Hello everyone, this is Candy, the 614 Stitcher, and today is Saturday, December the 3rd, 2022, and this is my Flosstube episode number 63. I would like to say hello and welcome to all of my new subscribers. I am so excited that so many of you have decided to join me on this journey, and hopefully I can enable you to stay and start stitching something that I am working on. And to my returning friends and subscribers, thank you so very much for coming back each and every time that I upload a video. I jumped into the Christmas winter stitching with both feet this past week, and it's been very exciting for me. I am wearing my 'Tis the Season shirt that I pulled out and pressed so that I could be in the holiday spirit as much as possible. It's been an adventurous week. I am just thankful for all of you that have joined me this past week. I will be doing the drawing for the surprise me gift after this video, so please be sure to check and see if you were the winner. So I have quite a bit today, so we're going to jump right in. I have a question. I have new starts, whips, no finishes this week. I will also be sharing my investments, my plans, and I do plan on having a giveaway at the end of the video for my 2nd year anniversary. I thought my anniversary was on December the 1st because that's actually the date that I recorded my first video. However, YouTube informed me that my anniversary is technically December the 2nd, because that was the date that it was uploaded on. So my Flossiversary is actually on December the 2nd. So thank you all who have already wished me congratulations on my Flosstube anniversary, and I really do appreciate it. So the giveaway will be for my anniversary and also for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So let's jump right into it. My question for this week was from Nancy B, and she asked, what was the 5-time magnifying lamp that I talked about when I stitched on the 46 count fabric? And I did purchase it from Amazon. It's just called Magnifying Lamp. And I will add the link in the description box below for the actual lamp, so you can go to Amazon and check out the price. It is under $40. It is a terrific lamp. I have it sitting on a base. It also comes with a clamp, mounting clamp. So if you wanted to mount it to a table, you could also do that. So it has both the mounting and the base that goes with it. It is hinged, so you can move it in all kinds of different directions. I really, really enjoy it. If I remember to do it at the end of the video, I will take a picture and insert it here. So thank you also, everyone, for the finishing advice. I have been watching a number of finishing videos. So I didn't work on a finish this week. I had a very busy week at work, and I just didn't have a chance to get to any of my finishing for this week. But next week I will have some more. So thank you again for the advice on some tutorials to watch. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. I have 3 new starts for this week, and so we will be showing those. The first new start that I want to show you is I restarted on Sunday, okay, I had to make sure I didn't show anything. I restarted Winter Snowfall by Shannon Christine Designs. And if you can hear it, it is pouring down rain outside. So that's, if you hear knocking and banging, that's what it is. I have a tree right outside my window. I started this last Sunday because it was my Whip Go project for November. So I had to get it started. And so I started in the upper right this time. Last time I started in the upper left. This time I started in the upper right. I am stitching this on a 18 count Symphony fabric by Gray Snow Stitches. I am using one strand of Floss for all of the white stitches. So here is where I am right now. That actually totals 365 stitches on that project. Let me show you what you all commented on how, you all commented on how pretty the fabric is. And it is going to look, this pattern is going to look awesome. It'll definitely be beautiful on this fabric. So that was my new start, Winter Snowfall. It was a restart, but it's new to me again. Winter Snowfall by Shannon Christine Designs. I also want to thank you all for the lovely comments on my purple Christmas tree. I actually have had a couple of people reach out to find out where I purchased it. I did not purchase it. It was a gift to me from a very special person, and they found it at a thrift store for $8. Called me on the phone to see if I wanted it. I said, but of course I do. And so that is where the purple tree came from. I, in years past, have decorated with silver, navy blue, and white. So this year is totally different tree. In years past, it's been a silver tree. I changed my life has completely changed. I used to go all out and decorate for Christmas every year. Now that it is just me, I don't do all of that going out part. This is as much of the decoration that I have right now in my home. And it's fine. I'm fine with that. I don't have the room or the space in my living room anymore that to put up a 8-foot Christmas tree and then spend days decorating it. My tree used to be all snowflakes, and I had one different snowflake on the tree. A lot of different singles, because snowflakes are all individual. So I do have a couple of different snowflakes on this tree, but I just did not have it in me to put up a full Christmas tree this year. So, okay, back to the new starts. My second new start for this week is now I did show that, so I'll be blurring that out. I always try to check to make sure that when I pull a chart out of the packaging, out of my bag, that it's not showing, but I missed it this time. Is Winter Garden by Hello from Liz Mathews. And I started this as a sale with Stacy C Stitches. She did provide a hashtag for it, and it is the HFL LM Winter Garden Sale, and the hashtag will be in the description box below if you would like to follow the hashtag. And I started this on December the 1st. That was the start date for the sale. And here is what I have. I am stitching this on a 28 count Rogue Stitching Winter Creek. You can see the tag right there. And I am stitching this 1/1 on 28 count. On the 1st, which was Thursday, I put in 120 stitches. And so it is going to be very small. I saw that when I did the calculations for it, it will be 10 by 8 when I finish with it. And let me show you. I joined a new Facebook group. It is called Whip Warriors. And I am using this piece to get my tent. And so that is what the fabric looks like. It's being blown out, of course, but you can see that's how small it will be. I am really enjoying the 28/1. Miss Susan, bless her heart, I love her. She not talked me into it. She convinced me that it would be great and a great experience. So I jumped in with both feet and started that. And I am using it in a Facebook group called Whip Warriors, and it is for the road trip that I'll be taking in 2023. So that was Winter Garden. And my last new start, I actually started this morning as a part of 12 Days of Stitching that is hosted by the Black Needle Society. And it is Joy to the World by Primrose Cottage Stitches. It is a stamped series. I am stitching this on a 28 count, or no, I'm sorry, 25 count white Lugana. I am stitching it 2/2. And here's where I did get to this morning. I put in, now I thought for, 167 stitches on this. So I got the whole border for the top completed. I started in this on the coming down the sides, and I put the J in, and that's where I am for that today. This is my day number 3 of 12 days of stitching progress. So I will be working on this some more later on today. I am using the called for DMC, which is 700 and 321. So those are my new starts for this week. And so now we're going to move on to my whips. My first whip is my Hope. Is my Snow Angel. I always want to call it Hope because Hope is right down at the bottom of the snowman. But here is what that will look like. And it was part of the November Garon Designer Focus Twin Peak Primitives. And here's a picture of where it was when I last showed it. And here is where it is now. Oh, let me get a board. I have all my supplies right behind me. And so here's where it is now. I worked on putting in, outlining the wings. These are the outlines for the buttons. I put in the cardinal, his arm. I took out and re-put in the halo. When I initially started stitching this, I was using DMC, the called for DMC, and I changed it over to sulkies. So I made, you know, the color changes. I changed the color of the tie to my favorite colors. They were red. And so this is now a purple, 2 different purple sulkies. And I really enjoy it. I will have to keep just filling in the wings until I get a black sulky. I did not pick that. I meant to, it was on my list and I forgot to pick it up when I was at Keepsakes the last time. So there is where my snow angel is for right now. I also changed the color of the arms. They had them stitched in white and I changed it over to a brown. So until I get the black, I won't be able to complete his face or these buttons, but I'm going to keep going down and fill in. He is a big snowman, and so I'm going to be working quite a bit on getting him filled in. I am loving the sulkies with this though. I am stitching this on a 14 count Nordic blue. Ada. Again, it was for the Garon Designer Focus for the month of November. And I haven't really been, 11. I've put 306 stitches in him so far. I think that's not correct. I must have missed some days of recording my stitches I put in for him. But he's super cute and I love him. If y'all can't tell, and I would have never thought that I would be like a snow person because I was born in January, and growing up, I was like, ugh, winter. I always wanted to have a summer birthday so I could have a party. But anyway, that's where I am with that, with my Snow Angel whip. I am still enjoying him, and he will still be staying out to be worked on because now I'm in full winter Christmas stitching mode. So he's not going anywhere. He was actually day number 1 of the 12 days of stitching. I will be putting my progress and my patterns on Instagram under the hashtag. And the hashtag is hashtag 12 days of stitching. So please follow me over on Instagram. If you try to follow me, just send the request and I will approve you if you are a cross stitcher or a quilter. I've been getting several men requesting to follow me on Instagram, and unless I know for sure that you are a crafter, I will not accept you. So please just know that you have to have some kind of crafting in your profile that I can see, because I've been scammed 3 times now through Instagram, and I'm very leery of that. Okay, moving on. My next whip is Woodland Christmas, and this is a tiny modernist design, and here is what it will look like. And here's a picture of where it was when I last showed it. And here is where I am right now. So I put in this, I had this tree started, I believe last week when I showed it. I have now finished it, and I've put in the bottom border. There's still some holly berries to put in on both sides, and then I'll be done with the bottom part of the border. I put in the flower, and I've been filling in the stocking. I am making progress, be it slow, but I am making progress with it. I still need to get the presents and the point, what I am interpreting as poinsettias, coming out of the top, and finish the border in Snowflake. So I still have quite a bit to go on this project. I am stitching this on a 28 count Dove Gray Evenweave, Dove Gray Lugana, and I am using the called for Weeks Dye Works, Classic Color Works, and DMC threads. So that is my Christmas stocking number 1. They call it just Christmas ornament part 1, and I've named it Christmas stocking. So this is a sal that I am participating in with Carolyn Zook, C Zook Stitch, and it is by Crazy Annie Stitching. And here's the information on that. It is not too late to join. I have not received my second stocking yet. I know that the invoices were paid, and so I believe that they have been sent out. So I'll probably get it today. It seems like I get haul on days that I record videos. So after the fact, though. After the fact. So that was my Woodland Christmas. My next whip was my day 2 of 12 days of Christmas stitching, or not Christmas stitching, 12 days of stitching. Woo. And it was Bucky the Snowman. And here's a picture of where it was when I last showed it. And here is where it is now. So as you can see, I have finished his hat. I am working on his body. I put in his arms, his scarf, and his other arm. And I am now working on finishing his body. I did decide that I'm not doing this border around him. I have a finishing idea, and so I need to speak to one of the finishers at Keepsakes to see if it is a possibility of what I'm thinking. He is being stitched on a fabric flare fabric. I don't know what the name is. It must have been something gray, because this is like my favorite, one of my favorite fabric flare fabrics. It's just the modeling in it is so beautiful. It's printed though, because the other side is completely white. And I made a color conversion for this. So for his nose, I used Colonial Copper. For his arms, I used Hickory Sticks. For the hat and the scarf, I used Argyle Socks by Classic Color Works. His mouth is 310, and he only has backstitched eyes, and that is in 310 also. I put in over 349 stitches. I put in 349 stitches on him. So that is my Bucky. I am looking forward to getting him finished. He probably will not be displayed this January, but if my finishing idea goes off correctly, I can display him in February, which is exciting to me. I am going to really hope that the finishing idea that I have will work on this snowman. So I'll actually be spending time with one of the finishers of keepsakes today. And so I'm going to be sure and ask. So that was Bucky the Snowman, and he was my first day of 12 days of stitching. For my second 12 days of stitching, I worked on Mary Mary by Country Cottage Needleworks. And I'm sorry, Bucky is by the Trilogy. I just realized, like, I haven't been talking about whose patterns they are. And here's a picture of where it was the last time that I showed it. And here is where it is now. So I put in the tree trunk, and I finished off this green tree. I still need to put in those white lines that are going down. I made a mistake on this chart, so then I had to rectify the mistake that I made. So I took out the M that was here and put it back in, and then now I'm stitching the second Mary. I put in these woody things, tree limby things, down at the bottom. And so now, once I get the second Mary in, there is a bank of snow down here, and this border also at the bottom. And I was trying to see, it's probably where, I was going to say, wherever I did with the bag. I am stitching this on a 32 count Silvery Moon. And I am using DMC 434 was for the brown. White for the white. I am using Classic Colorworks Ribbon Red and Lemongrass for the red and the green. I am a little concerned about the snowflakes. However, it looks as though you can see it pretty well on the screen. When I was looking at it yesterday, I was like, I might need to change that to a brighter white so that it can be seen, but I'm going to keep going with it and see. Sorry, my phone just went off. I stitched 140 stitches on this project on day 2. And so that is where we are with Mary Mary. All of my 12 days of stitching projects will be staying out so that I can continue to work on them in this month. I lost my train of thought when my phone went off. Oh, in conjunction with working on my magazine monthly projects, which I haven't started on my acrostic for that this month yet. So I did not have any finishes this week, but we're going to go ahead on now and do the giveaway. So please be a subscriber. Please be over the age of 18 so that I can ask for your address. Please do not say giveaway or any of the keywords that bring the trolls to the channel. I really appreciate that. I will delete your comment if I see any of those keywords, giveaway, free, all of that. We're going to just go by numbers. So if you are interested, please just use the number within your comment. So for number 1, I have a friend sent me 4 patterns to give in my anniversary / 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So the first one is Kringle Candy Company by Annabella's. And with that, I'm also going to be giving away Cut and Carry Christmas. So these are number 1. Number 2, I have Old Fashioned Sleigh Ride, or it's just called the Sleigh Ride, and Christmas Tree Truck. These are number 2. Number 3, I have Lizzie Kate, Tiny Tidings. And you notice these are some of the ones that I've stitched this one, I stitched this one. I think I stitched all of these. No, I didn't. I didn't stitch the Noel one. And I also have Tiny Tidings. So I think this one is 15 and this one is 16. These are number 3. Number 4 is a set, and so that's why they are so you will get the whole set. Joy, Peace, Love. And these are from Stony Creek. And I have the whole set. And this is number 4. And number 5 is by Salty Stitcher Designs, and it is Christmas Claus. And this is number 5. If you remember, I actually received another copy of this along with the sulky threads from the Sunshine Stitchers when we went on our cruise. So I had 2 of them. So that is 5. Number 4. Number 3. Number 2. And number 1. I will be leaving this giveaway open until next Saturday. Next Saturday. I just have to look and see when I'm planning on recording my next video, but I'll make it on Saturday. So that is the giveaway. Thank you all so very much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate everything that all the likes, all the comments, the support that you have provided me. It is invaluable to me. I never, in the beginning 2 years ago, I didn't think that I would last this long. But it has been a journey and I am grateful for it. So thank you all so very, very much. I do have some investments. I only actually have one investment, and I apologize. I should have taken it out of the packaging. It is my fabric of the month from Bestitch Me, and I get a 32 count, and this is Portobello. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. That's coming up just perfect. It is beautiful. I have decided that I am going to stay in this club one more year because now I've switched over to 32 count. I made that decision. I don't know if it'll be for the whole year. Let me just say it that way. I have a lot of fabric, and I have been gifted a lot of fabric. And so I know that Fabric of the Month clubs can be hard to get into. And so for those that want to get into the clubs, you know, far be it for me to keep people out by staying in just to be in a club. So we'll see how I'm feeling when we get to the halfway point of 2023. But right now I'm staying in the club. So now we have moved on to the plans portion of the video. And I have decided that I will be continuing to participate in the 12 days of the 12 days of stitching. And I have the projects that I can show you. Again, this is through the Black Needle Society, and the hashtag is hashtag 12 days of stitching, and it's winter and or Christmas. And so I have not put them in any particular order. I'm just showing you what I have pulled for the 12 days. So you've seen days 1, 2, and 3. And I've pulled out, of course, my Christmas clause will be one day. I have not designated a day to any one project. It is all based on either what I feel like stitching the next day when I go to bed at night, or what I feel like working on when I get up in the morning. It just all depends on how I'm feeling. So that was one. The next one will be a new start, and it is Merry Noel by Hindsight. It actually came with the charm and everything. The next project in my bags are, this is, where is it? I am still working on the wreath for the Stitch Card Set G. So I'll be working on getting that pulled out and hopefully finished this year. Like I've been working on, I'm pretty sure I know why it's taking me so long. It is the fabric that I chose, which is a 10 count. And with 10 count fabric, you have to use 4 threads. So pulling that through, even with the big eye needle, has been challenging. I mean, I kept the needle right in the bag so that I would remember. The next project for the, oh, that bag's empty. Okay. The next project is actually in a magazine, and it is the Home Seasonals by Rivaris. So I'll have to show you that when I stitch on it. It's in the primitive needle, punch needle, and primitive stitcher magazine. I had to get that acronym together in my head, from 2021, and it's by Rivaris. My next projects are, one, I will not be able to show you. If you are not on the mailing list for Hello from Liz Mathews, I would suggest that you go over and join. She sends out her newsletters monthly, and in this month's newsletter, she put in a freebie of a holly leaf, and is so pretty. So that is actually going to be a new start for my 12 days also. This project is The Holly Berry by Erica Michaels. My next project will be French Country Snowman by JBW Designs. Another project is no, I took this project out. Yeah, I did. I just didn't take it out of the basket. So the next project will be January Snows by Bent Creek. And last but certainly not least will be City Sidewalks. Again, these are in no particular order. I just pulled 12 projects that I wanted to work on for 12 days. I am doing each project one day since I pulled 12 projects, and they are in no particular order. I keep checking so I don't have to do the whole blurring out. So that is where I am with my 12 days of stitching, and those are part of my plans. But I'll see you again before that ends. So today I will be working on the Naughty List by Cherry Hill Stitchery. For WIPGO, the WIPGO numbers were drawn, and the WIPGO numbers for December by default were 4 and 23, and my 4 and 23 are Ink Circle's Seasonal Sun Sine. So I will be starting to work on that. I have a goal of finishing the winter scene this month. So I'll be doing quite a bit of work on that. You know, those blocks are full coverage. So I'll be working on getting that finished up this month. I also, for my magazine monthly, the theme is Razzle Dazzle, and for that I chose a sparkly snowflake, and it is in the Just Cross Stitch magazine. And the reason it met the Razzle Dazzle is because I'm using Petite Treasure braid for the sparkle. And then I will be starting my Teresa Kogut, who is the hashtag Garon Designer Focus for this month of December. She has also been requested to be stitched for Miss Dina's Half Stitch Cross Stitches birthday this month. And so I'll be starting my Teresa Kogut when it gets here. I don't know why it's not here yet, but it's not. So as soon as it comes, I will get started on that. And with that, I think I have said everything that I needed to update you on. Please remember to be kind this time of the year. It is very stressful for so many of us, myself included. When you go out to the store, remember everybody has the same mission in mind. They want to get in, they want to get their stuff, they want to go home, including the cashiers, tellers, clerks, all of the people. And take it one day at a time. Again, this time of the year is joyous and stressful and all the things all the time. And so just put on a little extra patience this time of the year. I appreciate you all so very much. And with that, I will say have a great day. Bye.